outstanding victories come one after the other. Cricket has seen the underdogs victorious. West Indies, big up yourselves! Away to Australia have drawn the test match series, two test series, one apiece, with a famous victory over Australia at the Gabba. 8 runs the difference, Lord of mercy. And check out the details, the likes of a Shamar Joseph, new to international cricket, chosen by Sir Desmond Haynes. Sir Desmond Haynes, more on that later. I'm going to be giving you a greatest 11 West Indian lineup. See what you think. Do you agree or disagree? Shamar Joseph is selected by Desmond Haynes and the selectors. And my lord, oh my lord, what returns? Man of the match and manager series. The man got clap on his toe. I think it was Mitchell Stark, the express left arm fast man who did the damage. A broken toe, or so I thought. The man was patched up by hook or by crook. And on the day, the 4th day, he said, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. And my lord, he came. He wants the world to know. Hoo-hoo! Josh Hazelwood's off stump cleaned up. And the West Indies defend a total that Australia, led by Steve Smith, opening outstanding contribution, carried his bat, 91 not out. It still wasn't enough. A famous victory, and the Australian cricket commentators respected and big up yourselves because they recognise the significance of a strong, victorious West Indians team in the Test match arena. Big up yourself. Each and every one of you in that West Indies team, we want consistency. We want you to work hard, practice, work, believe, dig deep, and stand up each and every time. Make your wicket hard to be taken. Accumulate the runs. Show what you've got. My lord, a bowler. Oh God. One of the bowlers, by the way, who was playing in this test match may or may not feature in my greatest 11 within the Reason Boss Certainly's lifetime. More on that very shortly. I must have a quick word. Like, share, and subscribe to Rich Paul Sports, a cricket fan, a sports fan. If you will, big up yourself. If you're watching live, big up. Thanks for watching live or rerun. I'd love to hear your greatest West Indian 11. I'd love to hear your opinions on these tumultuous victories. England picked an untried spinning lineup. 3 spinners plus an express man, Mark Woods. It was him who did the damage. But a tall spinner, Tom Hartley delivered. Lord of mercy. He was clap. Around 9 overs, initially opening salvos in the first innings of India's 63 runs. They were carting him left, right and centre, introducing him to Test match cricket. But Ben Stokes is a bold captain. Big up yourself, Ben Stokes. He is a man who sticks by his guns. He said, Tom, there's the ball. Go again. Tom, there's the ball. Go again. And boy, did he go. 7 wickets. I believe 7 or so wickets. He made mincemeat of the Indian batsman, dismissing them for 202. Chasing 230 odd. They came up short. They were light. And I think they took England potentially lightly. A little too lightly. Ollie Pope, a magnificent 196. Big knock. Match-winning knock. Of course, the last time India entertained England, there was a similar pattern. Will it follow suit this time? Who knows? Joe Root struck an unbeaten. It was a double ton. I believe it was a double ton on a wicket that was as shiny as a shiny bald man's head. Of course, the Indians took note of that. Produced some spin-friendly. I'm coughing, I'm not laughing. Spin-friendly tracks. After that, oh God, it was a beating ensued, and the Indians came back, and boy did they come back. Ashwin, Axel Patel took them to the cleaners. 4-1, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It was a resounding series win for India. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same pattern this time round. Of course, Virat Kohli is missing from the Indian lineup, missing for personal reasons for the first 2 tests. Rohit, Shams, you've got some works to do. You got some work. You had that in the bag. You blew it, son. You blew it. And Ben Stokes can be kicking back, blowing a big cigar. 1-0 to England. Baz Ball back and how. Now, let me give you, as a tribute to the current West Indies generation, as a tribute to Sir Desmond Haynes, as a tribute to the outstanding win by England and by the West Indies particularly. West Indies used to give England a sound left, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blackwash beatings back in the 1980s, and it's to the 1980s. The reason, boss, from London, England, is going as I give you my greatest hits, greatest West Indian cricketing test team 11, and I'm going to throw in a 12th man, if I may. May I? Oh, well, thank you. Do you agree or disagree? Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and vitally, free and easy, subscribe to Rich Poe Sports. Oh God, I'm feeling good. Good. I'm feeling good. Wonderful, good. Every time I think about cricket, I feel good. Here we go. Cricket's greatest 11 with a 12th man as far as West Indies cricket is concerned. Opening the batting, Gordon Greenidge of Barbados and the West Indies. Simply one of the most magnificent players and openers I've ever seen. In combination with Gordon Greenidge, CG Greenidge, it's Desmond Haynes. I saw that brother represent Middlesex in England. Oh God, what a phenomenal batsman who seemingly got better and better the older he got. Wonderful combination with Gordon Greenidge. As far as I'm concerned, the greatest opening partnership in cricket that I have seen, and there have been certainly some great ones around the world. But in my lifetime, Gordon Greenidge and Desmond Haynes opened my greatest 11 for the West Indies. No problem at all. Number 3, the Master Blaster. I'm delighted to call out Viv Richards, Sports to the Bone. Lennox, how you feeling where I'm coming from? Are you feeling where I'm coming from? Conroy, I know you like your cricket. Are you feeling me? Keith, are you feeling where I'm coming from? Master Blaster, number 3, Cap. No helmet required. He took on all and sundry. Faster still. He wasn't bending, he wasn't buckling. And if he bent, it was to lean back. If it was to bend, it was to send the ball flying over the boundary. Master Blaster, number 3. Number 4. I thought I would not see a player as good as Sir Vivian Richards, IVA Richards. A man who could take on all forms of attack with not a moment's hesitation. I won't hesitate in bringing in BC Lara, Brian Charles Lara, the Prince. I saw that brother carrying bags. Lord of mercy. Nottingham, where I was studying, early 1990s. My lord, as the West Indies were getting the business done, the likes of Curtly Ambrose and Courtney Walsh. On point, Brian Charles Lara. Bag carrier could not depose the likes of Haynes and Greenidge. My lord, who is this youngster? I hear good things about him. My lord, well, he came to fruition. B.C. Lara, a left-hander of the utmost wizardry, ability to accumulate and destroy attacks. He was part of a West Indies team that struggled. He had to carry the load along with another player who makes my greatest 11 in my lifetime. I'm bringing in and introducing to you. I don't believe he needs a massive introduction. You should know him as Shiv Narayan Chanderpaul, a man who values West Indies, Mackenzie, Greaves, Hodge, young Chanderpaul. Remember, Shivnarine, your father, yes, Athanase. Chanderpaul knew how to accumulate, score, destroy, lock down, batten down, and sell his wicket dearly, dearly. One of the greatest I've seen. 1, 2. We've got Greenwich, we've got Haynes, we've got Richards, we've got Lara, we've got Chanderpaul. I'm giving you at number 6. Clive Lloyd as captain. Clive Lloyd, Guyana, man, lefty, and my God, what a captain. He brought the West Indies together as a team when they were being massacred by the West Indies nemesis, Australia, Lillian Thompson, frightening them with the pace. I say frightening. It was frightening pace, but the West Indies stood up to them as best as possible, but they were being knocked down like 9 pins. Until Mr. Clive Lloyd said, bespectacled like myself, he said, all right, we're going to fight fire with fire. Fire with fire. Find me some pacemen like Shama Joseph. And in came the likes of Michael Holding, Andy Roberts. Hey, let me tell you something. Big up yourself, Mr. Clive Lloyd. Number 7. Wicketkeeper time. Number 7 wicketkeeper. There can only be one. There can only be one. Geoffrey Dujon, who I had the pleasure of meeting at, let me get this right, was it Sabina Park? It may not, it was a local ground I saw the brother at, and I was honored to get a word or two with Geoffrey Dujon. Along with Rose of Jamaica, I had a chance to speak with them. Rose doesn't make this team, but Geoffrey Dujon, what a wicketkeeper batsman. Oh God. What a wicketkeeper batsman. He was outstanding. What a keeper. Some of the spectacular tumbling catches he made it look easy. And that's why Geoffrey Dujon of Jamaica and West Indies makes my greatest 11 cricketing team for the West Indies. Lord of mercy. In at number 8, I gotta get it right, 8, Malcolm Marshall. Simply the greatest bowler that I have seen in my lifetime. Certainly the greatest fast bowler, in my humble opinion, for the West Indies and for all times. Simple as that. And that brother could hold a bat. The man had a cast on his hand, batted one hand against England. Oh God. Actually, you think I lie? Check it out. And he bowled with a cast on his hand. Shamar, take that for added incentive. Malcolm Marshall batted with a cast, having had his arm broken. He came out and helped done and dust off England again. Oh God. Malcolm Marshall, number 8. Number 9, Michael Holding. Rolls Royce, whispering death. What a bowler. From a long run, a short run, I remember at the Oval. My Lord. That brother, I was at a barber shop and England were making inroads. Michael Holding, a little older in age, was coming off his short run. He said, let's change things up. And he went old school, back to his long run. It made dividends, proved dividends. Wickets tumbled, and the West Indies were victorious. Whispering death, my Lord. What an over against Geoffrey Boycott. Google it, YouTube it. Michael Holding, Geoffrey Boycott, one of the greatest openers of all time. Check out that over. 6 balls. My Lord. Geoffrey. All he could do is respect, Michael. Respect. You got me good. Michael Holding, number 9 in my West Indies all-time 11. Number 10, Curtly Ambrose. Step in. Man, all I've got to say is you knew how to bowl. And my Lord, you dug out West Indies time and time again. 7 for 1 against Australia one time. Took out England again in Trinidad when it looked for all money and all rope as if England were going to win. Curtly Ambrose, together with Courtney Walsh, said, it ain't over until the big bird or the fat lady sings. She never sung. Ah! Lord of mercy. Curtly, number 10. Could hold a bat as well, but it's the ball I want that brother for. Number 11, This was the toughest choice. The toughest choice. Do I put in Courtney Walsh? Courtney Walsh, formerly world record cricket wicket test haul holder. Oh, my lord, the Big Bird himself. Big Bird, we know him as Joel Garner. I've got to edge and give the advantage to Big Bird himself, Joel Garner. Man, one of the most economical bowlers I've ever seen in my lifetime, and able to make inroads and provide additional support. Both tall bowlers, both all-time greats as far as the cricketing game is concerned and as far as West Indies cricket concerned. Big Bird very rarely let down the reason boss. One time I saw the brother overstepping. No ball, no ball, no ball. The man was tall enough. I could see why he could overstep. But my lord, he didn't overstep his mark. He was simply world class. He makes my final berth at number 11 in the greatest West Indian team. Missing out is Courtney Walsh for the 12th man role. And, wait for it, drum roll, Kemar Roach. Yes, Kemar Roach. The bowler, fast medium for West Indies. Part of the victorious team against Australia recently at the Gabba. Big up yourself, Kemar. You have been a yeoman and a servant of West Indian Test cricket. And for that, for the wickets you've produced, the consistency, the loyalty, and the mentorship you have provided, you would share drinks honours with Courtney Walsh. Yes, I've stretched it to 12 and 13. Oh yes, unlucky for Australia, but very fortunate we are to have such rich history. A rich history, says Rich Post Sports, says the reason boss. West Indies, please grasp the nettle and stick to it. Work hard, be consistent, seek for consistency to go toe-to-toe with the best that the world of Test cricket has to offer. Again, I salute the West Indies, I salute England, and I salute the West Indies again, whose efforts against Australia at the Gabba, I believe, have the edge over the English man's achievements. Big up yourself, Ben Stokes. Big up yourself, Mr. Braithwaite. And let's go again for the next Test series. Onwards and upwards for the underdogs. Like, share, and subscribe, whether watching live or in the rerun. Free and easy. Just like West Indies. No. Not an easy road, but we did it. We did it. Oh, God. Oh, God. You think you're going to watch me cry?